Now I suspect, like probably most of the P&O cruises, the ship has a headliners 30 company. Certainly did on the Iona, and they were spectacular, and we said so. So we were quite looking forward to the first performance, and unfortunately, this is what I had to say. I'm in the Arena Theatre on the Ventura, and we went to see the first of the Headliners 30 Company show last night. I have been telling my friend Claire, who we've pulled onto this cruise for the first time after many years, that the entertainment on board P&O is exceptional. We went on Iona last year and we were stunned by how much the theatre company had improved, how fantastic the shows were. We were going back and watching them twice because we enjoyed them so much. Unfortunately, not the case on Ventura. We came last night, and I'm not one to go out of my way to pull anybody down, but it was pretty mediocre in my view. The vocals were anything from ropey through to screechy. The harmonies, 5-part harmonies at times, were not harmonious. The dancing was amateurish. The choreography and the synchronicity was all over the place, and it was just very lackluster. And I knew this was the case. It wasn't just my opinion, because as my friend Claire came walking up the stairs to rejoin us, because me and Sue had been sat in the accessible area at the top, she just rolled her eyes at me and couldn't raise a smile. And yet again, I feel absolutely mortified that I've talked this lady into coming on a cruise based on the quality of the food and the entertainment, and already, first day, severely let down. So I'm hoping it improves, but to some degree I'm not actually bothered, because I can't see myself coming back. So sorry guys, I don't often go out of my way to criticise people, but it wasn't brilliant. Now I've learnt something on this cruise, and it's not to be hasty when you're doing a review. And really, they should have got a second chance. So, they did, last night. They did Centre Stage, which we saw on Iona, and which we thought was absolutely spectacular, as I said. And last night, they did indeed redeem themselves. They've got 3 young lady vocal singers and 3 men. The men last night were very good. The ladies were also very good. Occasionally they get a little bit shouty. The harmonies don't always fit together nicely. Last night was better, I've got to say. I was expecting it to be quite bad. I was expecting them to kill a few songs. They did quite a few good solos. Some Whitney Houston, some songs from Frozen, which were in their own right very, very good. But occasionally, when hitting the high notes, they get a little screechy and shouty, and certainly when they sing together, occasionally the harmonies do clash. Maybe need to do a little bit of work on that. So I would like to say a million times better performance than the first time, but the crew of Iona just has them slightly outperformed. Now, on the rest of the ship, there were some really good acts. Dean Anderson, guitarist. Very special. I could have listened to him for a long time. Didn't get to hear much of Ryan Northup, pianist, but the little bit I did hear down in the atrium, again, very good. Could have well sat and listened to him all night. The highlight for us was Sammy Lomax. She came on the first night in place of the headliners, because one of them, I think, or maybe more than one of them, had gone down with the gastroenteritis bug. She came on at very short notice and did a tribute to Dusty Springfield, which was, I have to say, spectacular. She came on again a couple of nights later doing her own sort of playlist. She's so funny, she's just so charming and likeable, and it's difficult not to be pulled along with it. But most of all, wow, is she a great singer, and I'm hoping that sometime in the future we get to see her again somewhere along the line. So well done, Sammy, we really enjoyed that. And all in all, the entertainment's been fairly good. The biggest disappointment for us was a group called Pulse, and Again, I thought, well, that was maybe a bit hasty. They were very, very karaoke-ish, we thought, around the pool. Wasn't good at all. The sound checks sort of told us that it wasn't going to be good, and we were right when they started to sing. We saw them again in the bar a bit later, and they weren't that much good, if I'm being honest. And we are part of a Facebook page for the cruise, and the number of comments that were coming back saying, "Oh my God, pool's not very good." I mean, I hate giving people bad reviews. I'd much rather prefer to say how good they were, but unfortunately on this occasion, very karaoke at times. So anyway, Ventura, yeah, it's a place that you could sit and find something to entertain yourself at night. It's not a bad ship in that respect. So I hope that if you're coming on Ventura in the near future, you get to enjoy it as much as we did, and we look forward to being on Arvia next year and seeing what they have got to offer. So until then, this is me, Rob, from Rob and Sue, saying bye for now.